So we have entered a new hot pot place in Waterloo called Hot Pot Noodle. And these are all the ingredients that you can get for your hot pot. It seems to be very authentic. There's like braised pork here and like braised pork snout. And there's all sorts of very different ingredients that we're not used to. So what we do is we are going to pick the ingredients that we want. They will give us a broth, and then we will just add the ingredients. And you can have your own individual broth, and you can get then whichever of these ingredients that you want. And then they just charge you like per ingredient. So the price of each ingredient is on the bag. And you can see we've got some braised pork intestine. Down here we have some braised duck tongue, which is definitely more unusual. Boneless duck feet. And then where it says numb and spicy, that's the Sichuan flavor. Over here we have the beef balls and pork balls with shiitake mushrooms. We've got a whole bunch of fish balls, and we have some fish tofu, fried fish balls with cheese, and then these ones are cuttlefish balls with squid ink. So there's a lot of very different kinds of things here that you would normally not get. And then of course the noodles. We got the green bean vermicelli, the Korean glass noodles, that looks interesting. And we got thick rice vermicelli. We've got different ones here. This one is a knife cut noodle. Then we've got here the century eggs. And then just regular eggs, if that's what you would like. So lots to choose from. As you can see, the display is quite large.
Okay, I guess it's my turn to pick the first toppings. I'm gonna take a look here, see what we've got. I think I'll get some tofu puff. And let's see what else we got here. Might get this red sausage here. Okay. And maybe get some fish slices too. So fish slice. Okay. And moving on along. There's quite a variety of stuff here. I'm not sure. I think I'll stay away from like the lamb brain and duck tongues, I think. Let's get all the proteins. I'm going to get a beef ball and a pork ball with shiitake mushrooms. Okay, and now onto the noodle portion here. I think I'm going to go with ramen. I feel like ramen tonight. There's one of those. And let's go over to the vegetables. Let's see, we have baby bok choy, napa cabbage, Shanghai bok choy, watercress. I'm going to go with some baby bok choy. There you go. I think I am going to go with maybe a daikon radish. And got the bok choy. Yeah, I'm gonna get some corn. This is kind of a neat concept. I'll get some corn too. And I think I'm done. That's it. Hey, I found some of these things here. Pork belly slice. I think I'll get some of that too. Finished shopping, so I'm going to take my cart and go.
Now it's my turn. Woo! What should I pick? Okay, well, I do love tofu, so I am going to get some tofu skin and tofu puffs. You know, I do like fish cakes, actually. Those are pretty good. That's the Korean in me. Some of this more different stuff, I'm not ready to try it just yet. So, I have some fish balls too. Let's see here. I think I am going to get some rice vermicelli. Ramen spicy chicken breast. That's really good. Potato slices. Gotta have the fresh veggies in there. And oh, my favorite, lotus root. Okay, I think I'm pretty much done.
All right, we've done our shopping, and pretty soon we're gonna do our eating.
So for me, the best part of the meal is these sauces. So we went to the sauce station, and this is what we got. This one here is it's called Japanese dipping sauce. This one is fermented bean curd. We've got here the sriracha sauce. Don't know what it is, but I thought I'd try it. This is the Chinese black vinegar. This is the sesame seed sauce. This is a cilantro and green onions. And this one is a spicy and numb sauce. So like Sichuan flavors. And then we got our broths here. This one, it was a Korean broth that had one chili pepper beside it. And I love Korean food, so we shall see. And David got the pork bone broth here, which is the standard traditional, and they have set them on the tables. The tables have been turned on, and as you can see, the broths are starting to steam. So really looking forward to this. Oh, and I got a hot cup of chrysanthemum tea.
All right, we're ready to start our dinner. The first thing we do is we take our packages, our purchases, and we open them up with these cute little pink scissors. Actually, I'm gonna open up one of these, the tofu puff first, and we'll throw it into the broth. There we go. This is the pork belly. I'm gonna put some into my broth here. Let it cook. And I think I'll cut up some vegetables too. With these cute little pink scissors.
Pink just for me.
Pink just for Pam, yeah. Throw the bok choy in there. And let's throw in, here we go, some corn. And let's put in some of these beef balls. All right, I think that's a good start. As we eat all this stuff, we'll put more stuff in here, and at the end of the meal, we'll have a really flavorful broth that's absorbed all the flavors of all the things we're putting into it, as well as the original flavor of the broth that it came in.
I just want to try the broth straight on its own first to see what kind of a flavor base I'm dealing with. These tables heated up that broth really quickly. It's sweet and a little bit of a tomato kind of background, but it's also spicy and salty with some other flavors in there. It's pretty good.
It's a pork bone broth. Oh, that is so good. That's even before I've had any of the toppings that I put in. It's so savory and rich tasting. That's so good. I'm gonna try a piece of pork belly. I'm gonna dip it in this, what was the name of this sauce again, Ben?
This was the spicy and numb sauce, so like Sichuan flavors.
Spicy and numb. Well, we'll see if I can taste anything after this. Oh, that's got a kick. I definitely taste like 5 spice. Sichuan peppers. Garlic. That's really good.
I'm going to start with the taro slice. I like taro. They're kind of like potatoes, but a little bit sort of sweeter. And see, taro slice. So we'll put these in here. So it'll probably take a few minutes to cook. And I think I will put in some fried tofu skin. And where did my scissors go? Oh, it's like, I think it's like, sort of, yeah, it's like,
It's almost like shisharon or something.
yeah, it's like light and crispy. So I'll just add it all, okay. You never have too much tofu. What else should I put in there? Maybe I'll put in some fish cakes, roly-poly fish cakes. Fish cakes. Eat them up, yum. Okay. There we go. Yep, smells like a fish cake. Okay, so we'll put those in there. Now, if we run out of ingredients, we can always just go back to the refrigerated display there and get some more. But somehow I don't think we'll be running out of ingredients. Now, I'll wait a little bit with the lotus root. And should I put the noodles in now, David?
Sure, why not?
Okay. What's life without noodles? Okay, so these are the thick rice vermicelli noodles. So, yum. Look at that. So that's got to cook now. And then I get to pull it out and dip it in the sauces.
I've got a spoon here full of bok choy, noodles, some pork belly, and underneath there somewhere is a tofu square. All right, I'm on to phase 2. I'm going to put some daikon radish and maybe some of this red sausage.
I am going to try one of the fish cakes. And as you can see, it's steaming hot. David can handle hot temperatures much better than I can. So what sauce should I dip it in? I'm thinking maybe this Japanese dipping sauce, which is a little bit sweet. I'm gonna try this. It has like the texture of bologna, but it tastes good. But I honestly can't detect a lot of fish taste in there. But yeah, it's kind of like a little bit like a bologna. It's good. I like it. Some of my other things in here too, like here's my tofu skin. Cool that off again a little bit. And I think I will try it in the sesame seed sauce here. That sauce is really good. It has a little bit almost like peanut butter taste. And the tofu is chewy. Nice. I like it.
Okay, I think my red sausage is ready. I'm gonna dip it in one of these sauces here. Let's try this sesame sauce. All right, here we go. Really soft, tender sausage. Really savory. There's a hint of like barbecue sauce or something on it. And with that sesame sauce, it's really savory. It's really good. It's kind of fatty and oily, but you know, it's sausage.
So I just tried David's red sausage. It's like, it's good. It's like a cross between a hot dog and a slice of Spam. But it's good. It's got that good old-fashioned kind of salty, gooey lunch meat taste. Let's try it in the vinegar.
It's alive. It's still alive.
Okay, while I fish for this, maybe David, you can cut.
And this is the daikon root. It's sort of a white vegetable. It sort of looks like a really large carrot in its normal state. But once it cooks, it becomes sort of translucent and has a crunchy sort of texture to it. My pot's looking a little bit empty. I think I'm gonna have to refill it. Ah, that's much better. I've got some corn, got some pork meatballs with shiitake, and some fish cakes.
So I have a piece of taro here. It's cooked now. It's like the texture of a potato, but it's like creamy and it's rich. I'm gonna try it in the black vinegar. I like black vinegar. It really adds a nice like tang to the food you're eating. Yeah, the creamy and the creamy goes really well with the vinegar. I've always liked taro. They make it into pudding sometimes too. It's really good.
All right, Pam and I have done the old switcheroo. I'm having her Korean broth, and Pam is having my pork broth.
Get more flavors into one meal. Sometimes I cheat a little bit with the chopsticks. It gets too hard. If you don't tell, I won't tell.
That's okay. I usually ask for a fork at Chinese restaurants.
I know, it's so embarrassing. So David, what did you think of that meal?
That was fantastic. Definitely a unique dining experience, that's for sure.
I mean, this is about the third hot pot place I've been to in KW, and by far the best one. I think a big part of the reason is because it's located close to the university, which is like a lot of Chinese students. So we're lucky that way. I think our table though they might need some napalm to clean it. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal. I think they're gonna have to like use like hammers to chip away at all the mess that we made. But yeah, definitely come here to Hot Pot Noodle House. Hot Pot Noodle?
Yeah, and it's on Columbia, just back behind the street a little bit, not right on the street, just one row back. And you know what, the guy who was working here, super friendly guy.
He explained everything.
Very helpful, very attentive. Could not have asked for better service.
Yeah, and he gave us one of these to go.
He gave us a gift.
Yeah, really nice.
Yeah.
So definitely come here if you can.
Oh yeah, one last piece of advice. Don't wear white or anything light. I am covered, which is why I'm only showing from the face up. See ya!
We're at G2N2 Ramen, the newest ramen place in Kitchener, Waterloo.
We've decided to come here for a special treat. Today's David's birthday.
Yeah.
And we're really excited. I ordered the chicken original, which is chicken noodles, nori seaweed, and a seasoned egg and some broth. And I ordered it topped with bamboo shoots and wood ear mushrooms. And as a side dish, we ordered a deep fried gyoza with the pork flavor.
Yeah, and I got the pork original with thin noodles, and I added sweet corn and bean sprouts. So we'll see how it is.
So I ordered the homemade lemonade, and it seems like a strange choice, but they were out of the Japanese tea. So I'm going to try this one. That is really good. I think it's made with Meyer lemons or something. Or they've done something to it. It's very citrusy, very fresh, not sharp. It's very, very good.
Is there gyoza?
Thank you.
Egg benediction.
This is the deep fried gyoza. We'll give it a try. Pork, onion, and cabbage. Really savory and delicious. I ordered the pork original ramen. Sea salt, pork, nori, seasoned egg, and scallions. And I had an add-on of corn because I just love corn.
Even though I ordered the chicken, I got the pork by accident instead. But it was still really good. And my add-ons were the wood ear mushrooms and the bamboo shoots. I got an egg with my ramen, and this is the tastiest ramen egg I've ever had. Scrumptious.
We're finishing our meal with a korogama cheesecake. Black sesame. It looks delicious.
Thick and creamy. And it's got this toasted nutty taste to it from the black sesame. Very creamy and cheesy. So we hope you enjoyed this video. Please come and join us again in 2 weeks as we continue to explore Kitchener, Waterloo, the surrounding area, Southern Ontario, and we might even have a few tricks up our sleeves. Please remember to subscribe, like, and comment on our videos. We love reading comments. And as always, all roads lead to food.